questions or anything, we're here to help you. All right. So Cameron says, is there video or just audio? Cameron, there is video. Typically, how it works is you go at the top of your of this screen. On the top left corner, you should have webcams, and if you click on that, you click on Show Webcams. Not necessarily, I mean, it's not necessarily showing yours, but it's going to show our webcams. All right, so then Terrence says, I can record audio. If I'm given access in the future, I can help with recordings. That's great. Greg, good evening. Is there video? Yes, there is. Nancy says, I will record. Very good. Okay, so perfect. Let's get started. So guys, I don't know if you can all see us, but we're just going to have some, we're going to chat with you. We've got some things to cover. Okay, Mustafa says, I can't see you guys. So let me check if maybe it's in our settings. Stop sharing my webcam, share video. No, we're good. It should be showing. Okay, so please advise all that if there is screens are gray only, they can disable webcams and enable webcams.
I just realized I'm muted and I've been trying to talk stuff on.
Okay.
Okay, I can see you.
See us.
Okay, great. Good.
Yeah, she can see us. There's a couple people who can see us, and now everybody's typing. So, okay, so for those that say it's not showing, you just go to webcams, you click disable, and then enable again, and it should work. All right. Yeah, so Steve says have him click hide webcams and then enable webcams. Glenn says got it. Greg says got it. Michael says okay. Another Michael Wagner says that worked. All right, look like we're in business. Very good. So we're all set. Nancy's recording. That's perfect. And the reason for others to record is just because when we record our own screen, it just records within GoToWebinar, just the screen we share, not the videos. And I know it's good to see us when we're talking because we don't always have screens to share. Okay. Let's get going. So, okay, let's start with Limitless. What is Limitless? What is Limitless support? Last week, we introduced you to Limitless. Limitless is the name of our team. It's basically where you get support from us, where you get tools to help you build your business, where we're going to have some live events. We're going to have training on a regular basis. We're going to have a lot of different things. Tonight, you're basically participating in this live broadcast. And so this is part of Limitless. That's our team name. All right. Limitless support is where us as team members regroup. And this is where you will have access to all the resources we provide to the team. All right. So, for example, when you go to limitlesssupport.com, you'll see banners, and then below it, you'll see a video that introduces you to who the team is, what we stand for, and you'll see the banners, come here, and the banners basically represents the various aspects of what we are limitless in. All right, so this is, and also below the video, you've got an opt-in form that you can opt in, and you're basically are connected to the team. So when we have an email broadcast to send to you about the special event or something, you go there. Actually, you're going to receive it because you're on that list. So make sure you register for that. This is only for team members, only for people who are already in RX. All right? So.
Yeah, and if I could just add to that, Stefan, it's really great for you guys. You're probably thinking about building your business, but what we always want to think of is that new person I bring in, how are they supported? And everyone wants to be a part of something. And it's one thing to tell them we have a team. It's another thing to say, hey, here is our team. And we're all over the world. So we can't just get together in a room and say, hey, come meet the team. But what we can say is, here, let me introduce you to my team. And you can head on over to Limitless Support and right away they're plugged in to the webinars and notifications via the opt-in. They can get a sense for the vibe of the team and what we're all about. They can get their training, they can meet the team, and there's going to be some testimonials about the team on the website. So really it's an anchor point. As soon as someone joins you in RX, and as soon as they join the team, they are immediately going to feel like a part of something by being plugged into that and knowing they're supported day one. So it's a really important part of the team. Support is important to create a sustainable business. So that's how we use that.
Awesome. So who started to create this team? Well, a couple months ago, John Thompson and I started work on this Limitless. We brainstormed a bunch of ideas, and Jenny came on board like a couple of weeks. What was it? Just before Christmas, I think, right? Something, I think in December, something anyway. So we came together and we just, build this whole branding, tools, and all of this. So we're quite excited about this. And okay, so basically, last week when we launched this team website, we had this video that was playing, and immediately my marketer's mind popped up, and I said, there you go, that's a video I could use as a teaser to get the word out among my own prospects. Now, why would I want to do this? Because in marketing, when you launch something, the first thing you want to do is you want to create curiosity. You want to grab your people's attention, and you don't want to reveal everything yet. Just think of Apple. How do they launch a new phone or a new iPad or a new product? What they do is they create this curiosity. It's like they really hold on to delivering the whole story. They just want to create a buzz around it. And so this is what we're doing. Well, basically, that's what I was envisioning of doing with that Limitless video for the team, because it describes who this Limitless team is about, like what we are, what we stand for, and all of this. But for someone who's a prospect, they don't know what it is. They're just curious, what is this thing doing exactly? What's Limitless? So I said, I'm going to use this video. I'm going to send an email broadcast. I'm going to do some advertisement, whatever, to just get the word out and create, all these leads that say, hey, tell me more. What's that? So with this, well, Jenny says, hey, we can create our first sales funnel with that. Now, it's not a complete sales funnel or marketing funnel because it's just a teaser. It's not something designed to enroll someone in the business, but it's designed as a just first step, creating curiosity, getting the word out, creating a buzz around it. And so, so Jenny came on board and she says, let's do this. So you want to talk about this, Jenny?
Yeah, definitely. See, Stefan is really great at marketing and creating a buzz and piquing curiosity and interest, and he's really great with technology. And he can go create a funnel easily, optimize press, WordPress, Aweber, spend all this money, get it all set up and do it. But he realizes that's only helping Stefan. That's not helping everyone on the line tonight. So what we decided to do was then create the funnel so that each and every one of you can also use it. And whatever Stefan would do to build his business, now you can do that same exact thing. So Stefan, why don't you talk a little bit about what it's like creating a funnel and kind of, the challenges that you ran into.
Yeah, when you do that, like when you create your own funnel, you have to have, for example, I build my websites on WordPress. So I have WordPress. I need to learn how to use WordPress. I need to have some capture page, sales page tool. I use OptimizePress. I've used other tools too, but OptimizePress is a great one. And other thing is I need an autoresponder so people can opt into a form and they're added to my database so I can email broadcast, in the future my list. So all of these tools cost money. Just OptimizePress over $200. My autoresponder, it cost me $60 something because I do have a larger list, and so all of these things cost money, and just the learning of how to use all of these resources, and so that's good for me. I've learned it, but how do I duplicate that? That's another story, because I need to teach everyone how to create their own website, use these tools, and create autoresponders, and put the form code into the the right field and all of that. It's just very complex. And then that's great if you create one sales funnel or one marketing funnel. But what if tomorrow we've got a new idea? Oh, Tim Sales creating a webinar next week. Hey, let's get on that. Let's promote this. And then I create another capture page. And so how do I replicate that to the team? So that's where we came about with this system, where Jenny is, she's an expert in, sales tools, marketing funnels, and all of these things, and the branding and all of that. So she came about and says, let's do this. Let's create these things, and let's do it with this first one. And so I don't know if there was anything else you wanted me to add on this, Jenny, or anything you want to touch on before we continue here.
No, that was awesome, Stefan. And I'm sorry for having some background noise, guys. But yeah, I just love the fact that everyone can get access to this. And by the way, guys, you're all going to get access tonight, and it's going to be live tonight, and you can start using it tonight. So it's we're going to release it tonight in a pre-launch. We're going to be spending the next few weeks perfecting it because obviously we are ahead of schedule. We said we were going to launch this early February, but we're going to give you guys all access to it tonight and release this in a pre-launch. And I'm just excited. I'm excited not just for this one, but every single one that we can create. Stefan knows, again, how to create these marketing funnels. That's how he built his RX business. And now together we get to put our brains together and our ideas, and we get to create it really fast. And Stefan and I have been moving really fast, as you guys can see. And we just started working together, and we already have a website up, a video, and our first funnel. And our next one's coming quick. So I think what we can do, Stefan, is start moving forward and showing them how to get it, unless you want to add anything at this point.
Yeah, I'd like to just add, you see, first of all, we could have waited until we have the business funnel ready, which we're working on right now. It's coming together. But I was going to, anyway, create a little, capture page with that video. And that's when Jenny says, hey, let's put it together on the platform. So those of you who want to get familiar with the platform, start to maybe create this anticipation, which you should, because whenever you have a launch, you want to do that. It's important. So it creates this buzz a little bit. And then when you reveal the whole thing, it's easier. People are expecting, to receive information. And so instead of charging also high fees to do all of this, like I was explaining earlier with, my Aweber $60 a month, all these tools that I'm putting in place, Jenny's platform, like she explained last week, I think, it's, what's the price, Jenny? Is it $19.95, something like that?
$19.99.
$19.99. So you see, it's not in very expensive platform. Like I spend just on my autoresponder system, I spend more than that, like 3 times that. So it's up to you guys. You feel free to start now or wait. The thing is, if you start now, you'll just be ahead of the game just because you get to be familiar with the system. You're going to go through some training on it. You're going to be able to start to use the first campaign that we have with that video. So feel free to do that. We'll be happy to train you and get you, at the top of the game here. So let me just check, because there's been so many questions and comments. Just can't keep up with it. Can you see all of those, Jenny? I have, okay, let's see. We're at 9:45. So Brian says, awesome. Nancy, wow. $19 a month. Mary, yes, it is $19.99 a month. And so, very good.
Yes, and by the way, that includes all of the funnels that we create. I wanted to mention that. A lot of times, people will give you $19.99 for like one funnel and then make you pay more for the rest of them. Or sometimes leaders choose to make their team go in at the $49 price. I know all this because, I have experience in building marketing systems with leaders, and we see people do that all the time. Like, oh, I want to make everyone on my team pay $50. Or I want to make everyone on my team pay $99. There's no reason to. Stefan and I are doing this to really provide the service to you guys. So we kept the price low, and every single thing that Limitless creates, you get at that level. So let's say in the future we have 10 funnels. You get them all the autoresponders, everything. So if you decide to use the system and you want to get set up, the $19.99 is the one that we recommend, and just get started there. Bigger packages give you bigger databases, but you don't need it. The $19.99 is perfect, so that's what we recommend for everyone.
Okay, so Brian says, can we improve her sound quality? You mean Jenny's sound? Because I hear her very well.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I don't know about the others. If you can hear me better than Jenny, just let us know. Okay, so you sound good, but she's underwater a bit. That's Brian. Kang says, yes, I hear her fine too. Sound is perfect from both. A bit of a delay, Stefan, is more clear. I hear both fine, both fine. Okay, so, yeah, I think, Brian, I don't know, maybe it's on your end. Who knows? Okay, good. Thanks for all this interaction. Okay, that's great. Guys, this is important. We are a team. We got to play in team. We participate. We get going. All right, this is so crucial. If you're sitting here, you're just relaxing and watching, no participation, that's not how you play the business. Okay? I'm telling you this here just because it's part of the training for you to know that we're doing this together. When you get on a webinar and you talk and nobody responds, it's not fun. All right, so we want this interaction. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate this. Okay, so let me check here just before.
Yes, and I see a question. I see a question from Michael Wagner about an email account. We're going to show you how it works in just a minute here. But when you have a website and it has a video and it has an opt-in where someone can put their email address, what's going to happen is that email address is going to go into your contact manager. So it's not called an email account, it's your contact manager. And from that contact manager, you can be in contact with those leads. Like, everything is automatic, right? So someone is going to, how it's going to work is someone's going to enter their information on your website. And then from there, they're going to automatically, from there, you're going to get an email letting you know that somebody just opted in on your website. Okay. And then they're going to get an autoresponder series that's letting them, giving them information, whatever we're going to drip on them. It's going to be different for each one. This one that we're just launching quickly here as a promo doesn't have an autoresponder series because it's a peak interest, right, webinar. But that was kind of a longer story, but I wanted to give you some background on how it works. So yes, there is a contact manager.
Good. Okay, and one other thing that I had John tell me, he says, we need to make sure you guys interact in our Facebook group. Okay, so someone posts something, make a comment. Likes are okay, but if the post suggests interaction, please interact. Okay, this is how we're going to create like I mentioned buzz earlier. I don't know if I'm on something about creating buzz right now, but basically we need to create a buzz in our team. We need to create this momentum, this excitement, this involvement that people feel, wow, there's something going on. This team is rocking. Like, they keep on posting and commenting, and there's, messages, notifications left and right. Things are happening. This is how you create a movement. And you start with the core team, and you guys are the core team. We are the core team. And so everything from here will depend on what we create as a foundation. If we create a foundation where people interact, we're going to get results. We're going to get this buzz. All right. So we want that. And so we need you in the Facebook group comments. Okay.
Yes. And think about what you would want your new team member to see. So let's say you bring someone into the business and you're telling them how great this team is, and you get them onto the website and they go to the Facebook and there's no interaction. It's going to feel empty. So we're doing it for us all to connect. And I'm sure once we all meet each other in June in Vegas, it'll be a different story, right? It will be more easier and more natural to connect. But we can still take advantage of that now and start connecting on that Facebook group. And then when you bring someone into it, right away, they're going to have a sense of that camaraderie, the community, the buzz that's going on there. What?
I'm getting all these comments like, "Is this your Christmas tree?" Yeah, it is my Christmas tree over there. And yes, we still have it. Yeah, so yeah, it is.
And some people are asking which Facebook group. If Furry, do you know if he's in the Facebook group or she?
Yeah, that's Fury. She is in the Facebook group. It's the Limitless one, because we have, like, many people are familiar with RX Partners, which is the one we created like 3 years ago, and but we created the new branding, the new one that we branded with Limitless. So that's the one we want to post in. RX Partners, it's going to stay there, but we're trying to slowly, or as fast as we can, transition over to Limitless. And yeah, so it's kind of all right. So Merry Christmas, John. All right. Oh, these guys. Love you guys. All right, let's get going. Jenny, you want to show some of the cool stuff we have? How do people get this if they want to start use it and register with it? So, by the way, we can't mute Jenny's background. She's out right now. She's not at home. So we'll have to, that's why she mutes herself as often as she can. Okay, let's see.
I do, yeah. I have to unmute when I talk, and sorry for the background noise, but I try to say, like Stefan said, I'll stay muted when I'm not talking. So why don't we do this, Stefan? I think what we should do is show them the website that we created, give everyone a quick sneak peek, and then you and I can show them how it works. I'll go onto your website, actually, and then we can show them how they can get it, right? And by the way, when I say get it, I mean tonight. Like, we'll do it while we're on the line right here. How's that sound, Stefan?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Cool. Okay, awesome.
I'm just, we have an amazing team. I think we're going to have a great party at convention. You should see the messages I'm getting, like, not just here. I'm getting text messages. These guys are crazy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Stefan, let me make myself the presenter so that I can show my screen to everyone on the call here. Okay. Cool. So does everyone see my screen?
Yeah, I think we do now.
Okay, perfect. So yes. Again, very simple. What you're seeing here is our logo, and then of course this video, which many of you have seen already, right? It's very similar to the one on Limitless support, but it definitely has a different ending, which is a call to action for the people that are going to be looking at this, right? So here's designed very clean, very simple, and then down below, I have to wait because the opt-in is only going to appear once the video is done playing. So we'll give it a few minutes. But when we were designing this site, Stefan and I decided the intention here is completely for curiosity, to pique interest. So we kept it very vague, right? The background's very neutral. And again, at the end of the video, it just says Limitless System coming soon. So it's a way for you to say to people, hey, this is something that's coming soon. And we're going to give you some ideas on how you can use this. Let's wait another second here. The opt-in will appear. And by the way, the reason we do that, the reason we have it appear not right away, but at the end, is because there's nothing else to distract, right? There's nothing else there that people's eye can go to or say, oh, this is just another page with an opt-in. They're actually going to be on this page where they only see the video. They're going to watch the video, and then they'll scroll down and be able to opt in. So there we go. So now it says intrigued, curious, open to learn more. Enter your info below for VIP access to the Limitless launch. Right? So Stefan, I'm on yours. I'm going to go ahead and okay. So I'm going to go ahead and opt into this website of Stefan's. And you'll see it takes me to a very simple page that says, "Thanks for your interest. You'll be one of the first to know when the Limitless system launches. I can't wait to share all the details with you. I'll be in touch with more info coming soon." Okay, so that's it. It's very simple, very clean. But here's what's really cool. Stefan,
And
what happened?
yeah,
Did you get anything on your phone while I did that?
not yet, but I think it takes about 30 seconds to come. So we'll just wait a few more seconds.
You may just have to sort through all the texts from people wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I might have to. But one thing that we'll see is that they're going to be like Jenny's information is going to be logged into my back office of Limitless system. And so what happens is now I can send an email broadcast. I don't have anything else to set up. Okay, so when I join, I just put in my contact information, all this stuff, and she'll show you how we do this. And then, process, boom, I have my website up, my contact manager system up, and so then I'm basically all set up. Like I don't have to put any code, create pages or anything like that. It's all done for you. So that's how it works.
Yes, and when I opt in at the bottom of that website, so I'm on Stefan's website, I put my information in there, and Stefan's going to get an email probably any second now saying, we just tested this a little bit ago, saying, "Hey, Jennifer, I am testing," because that's the name I put in, "just visited your website." Right? And then when he goes into the contact manager, he's going to know what funnel that person came in from. So as we grow and we have more funnels, you'll know, oh, this lead came in from the business funnel. This lead came in from the weight loss funnel. This one came in from the team funnel, and so on. So everything's going to be really organized for you, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So can you, should we show how to set it up or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that right now. So where everyone can go, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this into the chat. Okay. So I put that in the chat. It says to all. Stefan, did you see that link there?
I didn't see it, but I think it may be on the organizer list. Yeah, it's on the other list. So, yeah, Marilee sees it, but Marilee, I think you are the organizer. Not sure. Okay.
Nancy
I
sees
sent
it.
To you and
okay, great.
They can see.
And Kevin sees it. Okay, perfect. Everyone can see it. Okay, so if you click on that link right there, it's going to bring up a page that looks just like this. Right? It says Limitless System up top, and it's a sign-up page. So what you would do is go here and sign up. It's pretty simple. You put your first name, last name, select name to show on your website, your email address, all the normal information. Okay. Down here, there's different options. Choose the $19.99. It's perfectly fine. And then right here, you're going to want to put a site name. Okay. So what I mean by site name is, for example, I go to jennifer.limitlesssystem.com. Okay. There's my website. So my site name is Jennifer. Okay. You can choose whatever you want. Some people like to do things that are generic. Some people like to put their name. It's really up to you. Okay, there's no right or wrong way. It really has to do with how you build. I build very strongly in warm market or what people have relationships with, even if they're someone I just met. So I like putting my name in there, right? So your preference. Stefan, do you have anything to say about that?
Well, yeah, maybe. One thing is that make sure if it's your name, make sure it's a name that everybody can spell easily.
So.
Like mine.
And actually, if it's anything, even if it's not a name, if you're thinking of a word, make sure it's a word that's easy to spell for sure.
Yeah. So I wouldn't put my name, all right, because they're all gonna miss the spelling. So, you just pick something generic in that case. It's up to you. And by the way, you could have you could reserve domain names if you wanted and just have them forward to the specific marketing funnel you want. You could also do that in the future if that's something you want to do. But for now, we just want to keep it very simple. And actually, every funnel, like Jenny is saying, is it's going to be limitlesssystem.com. So you have your name, your specific one, .limitlesssystem.com / and then it's going to be the marketing funnel. Very easy. Yep. All right. So the generic one, if people don't put / anything else, it's always going to be this one here, which is just designed to create curiosity. So if someone were curious to see, well, what's that, the root of that domain? All right. So they go and delete everything after the / it's going to take them right back to that, team one. So it doesn't say much. And actually, the banners that turn, it's going to show wellness, it's going to show energy, it's going to show prosperity, it's going to show different things. So they'll have no clue what this is about. All right. So that's.
And if anything, it's enticing. It's beautiful, right? Whether it's a business prospect or a health or weight loss, anything, all of them will resonate with this main one. They can go to. Cool.
All right, Michael says no Australia. I think I saw Australia.
Yeah, we have. Wait, no Australia. Where?
In the country, I think I saw right above here. If you that right there. If you go to the country, I think it was. Okay. You gotta move, Michael.
No, this should work. Let me find out for you. But there's definitely people in Australia that are using this right now. So, all right. Can you send Michael? What is your email address?
I'm gonna send it to you, Jenny. I have it.
Yeah, that's better. Send that over to me, and I'll reach out to Michael personally. And we said he got it. Oh yeah, I'm looking. I'm doing the same thing. How funny! I'm looking in the seat as well. There it is. We all did the same thing, so you're all set there. Okay, so once you guys do this, okay, keep in mind the ID you put here, right? The site name that you're going to put here, and the password that you put here. That's going to be how you log into your system. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing. As soon as you put your information here and you continue to the payment page, the next page is going to ask for your credit card. You process your payment. It's going to tell you who it's going to come from on your credit card statement, so you're all very clear. And once you're all set up that way, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to get an email. And it's going to look just like, let me open it up for you guys. Hold on here.
And Jenny, can the site name be changed?
Yes, it can. I don't recommend it because if you start marketing when you change your site name, that link, wherever it is out there in the world, is now going to be different, right?
So don't pick weight loss as a name, okay? Because if you're promoting the business side, then it doesn't make sense. You're promoting the team. That's why if you pick a generic name, make sure it's really generic. It doesn't talk about a product. It doesn't talk about the business, right? So you don't want to do I don't know, MLM, all right? So
that's right.
Just make sure it's very generic.
Definitely.
And by the way, I didn't show that, but I received a text message notification saying that you have a new Limitless System subscriber. Congratulations, Stefan. And let me just go straight to it. Oops. I'm just pressing too fast on all my. Okay, so yeah, so then I have name, phone, actually the name, the email. So I knew, there you go, that Jenny opted into my website. So
cool. That's a great feature because it allows you to really sort the curious and the serious, and you can say, okay, this person actually went to my website and checked it out. I'm gonna go follow up with them, right? So and it's really great too when you're talking to people who you're talking, maybe not for this funnel, but people that you're talking about the business, to be able to text them and say, hey, I see you're on my website right now. That's how our system works, right? Because having a business is great, but having a system makes it really powerful for them to see how it works. So we'll go into more details about how to use this in different ways later. But that's a really cool feature right there, for sure. So guys, you're gonna get this email as soon as you sign up. Okay, it says congratulations on getting your system. It's gonna give you 2 steps. One step is to unlock the training room. Okay, and the other step is to just go through the steps in the training room. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So step 1 for everyone on the call tonight, right? Number 1, you go to the link that we put here in the chat, and Stefan's gonna email that out to everyone. So you go there and you get set up. Okay. Then, when you're logged into your back office, right, which you'll know exactly how to get logged in. Hold on 1 second.
So somewhere their phone number is recorded. Oh, you mean John for the notification? Is that what you're asking, John? Yes. Yeah, actually, Jenny is going to show you how to do that. Once your account is set up, you just go to your account and you put your cell phone number in carrier.
Yep, I'm going to go through that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, once you're in here, you go to training. Okay, and then you go to team training room. All right, so you go to training, team training room. And we have a training room, LIMI, Limitless system. Okay, so this was in the email that I saw, right? The email that I opened up and just showed to you guys a second ago tells you how to do that. Go to training, team training room, and type in Limitless system. And then when you're there, it's going to tell you how to update your personal information, right? And here, how to get the text updates. That's where you put in your cell phone in the carrier. Okay, so all that info is in here. Your social media links, your picture, where to put your RX ID. All of that information is listed here so that you guys can update your personal information. And you'll have your picture, all that good stuff. Okay. The second part is how do you access your sales funnels? Right now, the only information is the one that we have listed, which is the one for team. And it says it's ready. It's done. It's ready for you to use. So the sales funnel was designed to create curiosity and pique interest in the Limitless team and system. It's describing this one that we just created. Your website link is blank.limitlesssystem, where blank is the username you chose when you joined Tools Rock. So for me, right, again, it would be Jennifer.limitlesssystem.com. Right? So there it is. And it's open. It's done immediately as soon as you join. So for everyone tonight, if you're doing this right now, has anyone, by the way, tested this out? Has anyone just went ahead and signed up yet? Let me see, because I can use somebody as an example and walk you through getting all set up.
Yeah, Stephen Powell.
Okay, perfect, Stephen. Okay, cool. So, Stephen, what site name did you choose?
Yeah, John is typing for Stephen. I don't know why. Okay, he said Powell. Powell.
What I'm going to do is go right here and Powell. Look, congratulations, your site is up. So you're all set and ready to go. So this is immediate. So that's how Stefan and I wanted to set this up so that you guys could actually get this tonight. So let's see if anyone has any questions on how to get it set up. And then what we can do, Stefan, is give them some tips on what to do with it. Like what they can do tonight to start piquing interest and creating curiosity with this.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect, Brian. So Brian, you can close out that welcome screen and go to training room and type in Limitless system. So by the way, guys, we said this system is in pre-launch, and there's a few reasons why we said pre-launch. One is the sign-up process. We're going to make it a little more smooth. We have a sales page that everyone can go to get signed up for the system. That's going to direct them to more specific instructions on how to get your system set up. But Stefan and I said, you know what? Let's just get this in their hands so they can start creating that curiosity and capturing leads. So it's in pre-launch because we're still working out some of the things that are going to make this more efficient and fine-tune it. But that's on the sign-up process side. As far as the funnel and the contact manager and the functionality, this is all ready to go. So again, we're going to send everyone an email with specific instructions. All you do is click the link to get signed up, and then go into the Tools Rock back office and go to Team Training Room and type in the password Limitless System with a capital L and a capital S. You'll get an email with that instruction as soon as you sign up. So just like the email I showed you guys earlier, that's all you need. So anything else that you may see, you could just kind of ignore while we're ironing out the sign up process. But we're not going to let that hold us up.
So Barbara says, where do we go to sign up? Can you repost the URL, Jenny?
Yeah, definitely.
And Michael says, what kind of business names are recommended? Business name, it's because if you have your own business and you want that to be used in your account, sometimes it's for expenses purposes or things like that. So you may want to put that. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. So, any other questions? Do we see any other stuff? Because I can't see all of them.
You can't see me?
I got it. I was looking in the chat. There's some in the questions. Some people are typing in questions and some are typing in chat. Okay, cool. So we got the link. Do you see the link that I posted?
I think they do. I don't see it for... Oh, yeah. I think it's up there. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. So you're in the right place, Brian. Just go ahead and put in the box that's there. So where you are, Brian, let me show you. If I go to team training room, if you can still see my screen, what you should see is right here. Please enter the team password, right? So right here is where I put in LIMIT, Limitless System Access. And it opens up the training room. Okay, did that work, Brian? Got it. Okay, perfect. All right, good. So any other questions before we close up here and show you guys give you guys some good tips on how to use this? What is the difference between... Okay, so Limitless support, Mike, that's what Brian shared. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Brian's question right above. Mike, that's what Stefan shared earlier about that's our team website. That is not a prospecting tool. That is not a sales funnel. That is nothing more than our team website. So think about the last word after Limitless. One is system, one is support. It's exactly what it is. One is for support and one is for the system. So when somebody, Mike, if you enroll somebody into the business, the first thing you do is send them to Limitless support, right? That way they can be connected with the team, they can be in communication with all of the notifications going out, and they can get trained on how to build their business. So Limitless support is for team support. That's it. Okay. One of the steps in getting set up in Limitless support, one of the training steps is going to be to get the system, right? So we all need tools. But Limitless support is just that. It's a website for your new team members to be connected to the community. Okay. Limitless, then you said, what's the difference between that and powell.limitlesssystem.com? Limitlesssystem.com is where all of the sales funnels are going to be hosted. All of them. Limitless System is the system, the funnels, the website, the capture pages, all of that. Is that clear, Mike? No, system is for prospects, support is for your team, right? So it's not, one doesn't come first. For limitlessupport.com is where you send your team, right, to be connected to the community. It's for you bring someone new in, you send them there, right? It's not first or second. The system is the sales funnels, is your marketing tools. So if you're starting from a blank canvas, then the system would come first. That's how you're going to pull people into your business. Once they're in, then you really plug them into the culture and the community and the support by sending them to Limitless support. Does that make sense, Mike?
And Jenny, the password is Limitless.
Yep, Limitless support. I just typed it in there. And Mike, you should have an email. Yes, and by the way, prospects shouldn't see the support page at all. It's not for prospects, right? So let me show you guys the difference here. Maybe let me give you a visual, because it sounds like there's some confusion. Okay. So here's
to me, system is the system I use to prospect. Okay, so the system, it's the way you build your business, like the tools, all of that. Support is once you join the business, you want to get support to help you build your business. So just think of it that way. System is the tools, the things that you use to build.
Yep. Support. So right here, if you're looking at my screen, Limitless support, this is our team website. That's all this is. It's a team website, right? You can see that we're going to have all of the trainings and everything coming here soon. This is just the team website, where everyone goes to make sure that they're in touch, that they're on the mailing list, to get started, to get resources. This is just for your business partners. Okay, that's it. And then the system, right? This is where you're going to have all of your different capture pages and funnels and everything like that. Yes, Michael, you can change your business name in the future. Would you suggest that you use that? Nope, the email address doesn't matter. Kristen, the email address, you can just put in any email address that you're actually going to check. Make sure it's an email address you're checking. No one's going to see your email address on your websites. What is an ideal business name versus site name? Business name, you can just ignore that for now. Site name is, right now, Powell, right? You can see it here. So just focus on the site name right now. The business name is, maybe you want to put in Limitless. Maybe you want to put in your RX number. Don't worry about, really don't focus too much on that right now. You can change it at any time. What you really want to do is that your site name, because that's what's going to get your site live tonight. Did that answer your question, Ariana? Yes, $19.99. Mike pays for everything. Do you want to go ahead, Stefan?
Yeah, we don't have fees or things for the support. This is our team. Our goal in this business is to help you have success, and that's how we have success. And so for the training and all these things, there's no cost for us. The system, there are costs, all right, because there's a provider who creates this, who has this whole infrastructure in place to create all these pages and, contact back office and all of these things. So these are the cost basically for the system. The rest, this is us just building the tools, building the support that we can provide you to help you build.
Yeah, definitely. And by the way, I could be taking this question a different way, but sometimes when people sign up for a system, they don't give you support unless you're at the $50 level. We have complete support with Jules Rock. So you'll be a live chat. If you have questions, you can send an email. And we're going to give you, especially myself, we're going to give you lots of training on how to get the most out of this. So we're going to keep it really simple tonight because it's pre-launch. All you have to do is sign up and get your site name. And if you know nothing else, if you can't go anywhere else, just type in your site name and your system's going to be up. We made it really, really easy for you. Okay. If anyone has any questions, you can send an email to support at toolsrock.com. Okay, and that'll create a support ticket, and I can make sure that's looked at. Or you can let Stefan know, and I'll personally reach back out to you guys and make sure that everything's working properly for you.
Okay,
Were
so
you going to add something, Stefan?
yeah, I was just going to look at. I mean, there's some questions and looks very user friendly. Setup is quick. Already have my personal stuff done. That's
Nice.
Steven. Yes, it is. Greg says, could you review the page and menu we go to get started after signing up for a site? Okay, so Jenny should go over that.
Okay.
Brian says, yes, it did. I've tried it 6 times so far, both copy pasting and typing in manually. So Brian is having an issue with the password. So yeah, you go to training, and so you want to go back there and show in the menu where to go. I think
yes. And Brian, what's your site name? Brian, it said. Okay, so your site name is Brian. Okay, let me see something here. Hold on. Okay, so Brian, stay with me here. You go to training and you go to the bottom and you click on team training room. Okay. So I just did it. It works perfect. I just tested it out again. Brian, go refresh your browser.
I'm gonna unmute him. Brian, you are unmuted.
All right, testing.
We can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So
your volume is very low, so I don't know if you can have the microphone closer.
That's okay. I can hear him. I can hear him fine.
Okay.
So basically, let me make sure my screen is being shared. So you go to training, team training room. Okay. So you can see my screen. It says enter the password.
Yeah.
It's a capital L. IMITLESS, capital SYSTEM, and then click access.
It's just Limitless support with the first.
No, system.
Oh,
system.
I got that. I read up their Limitless support or something. Okay.
Nope, system. Okay, perfect. So it looks like Brian's all set, and then you'll access this. Someone's asking about Abundance Pro LLC. Should it say copyright? That is the LLC. That's where your credit card payment is going to come from for the $19.99. Brian says he's with us now. Yes, the card identification number is the 3 digits on the back. And Brian's all set. Okay, Stefan, I just went through all the questions. I don't think I missed any. Let's see here.
Okay.
Okay, good. Boom. Steven's all set up. All right. Any other questions, guys?
Did you want to go, like, is there anything else they need to do, like notification maybe? That's the only thing probably left?
Yeah. Let me ask Galen and Don, what's your site name? So you said it's not taking me to the correct page. Let me know your site name. We'll test it out right now. You're not going to have an email. So you use your own email address with this, Cameron. Okay, so when you sign up, just put in the email address that you want to use. And I still don't see Galen and Don what their site name is. Once you have a site name, it will be. So if it's not set up yet, then it's not going to take you anywhere. But you have to make sure you go to that site link again that I just sent. And once you're there, once you're signed up with Jules Rock, your site will be live. But you got to get it set up first, Galen. Does that make sense? Your page can't get to the page to set up. Okay, well, the link is correct, so maybe try copy pasting, or what we'll do is, Stefan, let's just send out an email, because a bunch of people are getting signed up tonight, so that link is definitely working, and I'm on it right now, so it's definitely live. I think the best thing we could do, Stefan, is just set an email with that address, so that people that for some reason can't get on it, they'll be able to get on it as soon as we send that link.
Okay.
It takes me to a blog page. You must be putting the wrong linking. Are you going to this web address that we posted here, Gillian?
No, on the webinar signing up on Steven's website. Okay, guys. So, Kristen, you say we can purchase leads. We haven't tested the leads through the system. Not myself. Maybe Jenny did. So I don't know. I can't tell you.
Well, yeah, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take this in little chunks. Okay. Again, that's why it's a pre-launch. So what you want to do right now is get your site set up, and let's start using this promo site. And then we're going to get the game up and show you guys how to build right now for free without purchasing leads, without purchasing solo ads or Facebook advertisements. We'll grow into that. But there's definitely a sequence that we're going to go through and having you guys use these funnels to get your system set up. So Stefan and I are going to be testing everything multiple times and make sure that it's awesome before we recommend anything to you. So for now, this is where we are. We're with this page right here, this funnel that we released. And this is the best place to start for everyone right now. How's that sound?
I think it sounds good. Cameron says, can I pay in Canadian dollars monthly? It's going to charge you in US, so it's going to do the conversion automatically on your card anyway. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yep. And again, the site name is, it's all, if you guys follow the steps on the email and get into the training room, it's all in here. Michael, no, it's not Limitless Support. It is Limitless System. Okay? But it's not going to work until you get signed up and you choose your site.
And it's not /Brian. So once you have set it up, Brian, it's going to be brian.limitlesssystem.com.
Yep. That's right. So for example, Brian, boom. Let's see. There's your site. So as you can see my screen, it's brian.limitlesssystem.com. You're already live. Sounds great. Okay, good. So if you follow the steps properly, you guys will be in business. You just click on that link that Stefan's going to send in an email tonight, as long as you're on the mailing list, which you all are. So we're going to click on that link. You can get your system set up, and then he'll show you exactly what your link is. Right, this link right here. That's all you need to do. That's where it starts. It's as easy as that.
John is
okay. Yes, that's right, John. That's right. Let's go into some marketing, because I know there's different levels of people who are familiar with technology or maybe not. So we'll help you get it figured out, no matter where you fall in that spectrum, right? Whether it's something new to you or something that you're more experienced with. So for now, let's give people some ideas on how to use this, Stefan. Okay, so you have this funnel now. How are you going to use it? What are you doing with it?
Yeah. There's different ways, obviously. So if you have a list, that would be the first thing. Okay, so when I say a list, these are people who have been looking at the business, or who opted in somewhere. So that could be the first step. So if you do have a list, you want to email your list. Now, what do you email your list? Well, the one thing I will do is I will create an email myself for my own list, and I will send you a copy so you guys can use that. Okay, so I'm just going to create some curiosity, not reveal too much, but just enough to just pique their curiosity. That's one of the ways that you can do that. And you can do the same thing on Facebook. Okay, you can create this curiosity on Facebook. So here's what we're going to do. Between now and tomorrow evening, we'll have some examples of those things in our Facebook group. All right, so we'll share with you examples of things that you can post. Again, you don't want to you just blast or whatever. You just want to create interest. You want to create that curiosity. So you may keep it simple, and we'll show you examples. So examples of emails, example of Facebook posts. It could be text messages. New project I'm working on, not launched yet, and so you know, take a sneak peek. Boom, your link. Very easy, right? Easy stuff, and so that's what you want to do. That's what I'm going to be doing. And as I say, the fun thing here, which is something that I've been, um, pondering with for a while, is that how do I do all these promotions, but have the team use the exact same thing and do it? And so now we have it. Like we have those tools available for you, and so that's why I'm pretty excited by this, so that we can finally share some of the marketing that we've been doing that's been working. So that's so I'm sorry to be vague tonight, but the only thing is I don't want to just throw information there that's not well written, well thought, but I want to give you the right things that I'm personally going to use. And for me, I've set up my website an hour before you. All right, so I haven't started to promote it yet. So I'm going to start tomorrow. So as I start, you can start. Right now, what I suggest you do is you do like I did. Jenny told me, hey, go to your own website and opt in, right, as a prospect. So you see the notification you get, the email, you look in your back office, you go under contacts and overview, and you'll see the prospects there. Everything under the websites where it shows the tab websites, I don't go there, right? This is like the generic stuff that Tools Rock has put together. We don't use that. We just use custom templates, custom things for our team, and that's under the training tab. All right, so you want to go there. That's where we go. All right, so the team training room.
Definitely.
That's where
we
go.
We got the custom stuff.
Yeah. The others.
Do you see my
stuff.
Yeah, and I'll share something that I'm doing. There's a lot of people that know I'm making some changes in my life, and there's some new things that I'm doing, and just things I'm posting on Facebook or on social media, or just people that I'm talking to. They don't know exactly what I'm doing, but they know that there's something going on, right? So what a simple thing that I would say to them is, hey, I'm going to send you a link. I want you to go click on it and put your email address in there so I can fill you in when I share with you what's going on. Because people are asking, like, what are you up to, right? What's going on? What's new? So it's a great way just to pique interest and have fun with it, and to practice sharing your excitement without saying too much, because that's just a huge skill to be able to have as you guys build your business, right? Not saying too much, but just saying enough to share your excitement and let people be a part of that. So what we'll do is, again, we'll send you instructions on how to get set up. We'll also send you some emails that Stefan and I are going to be sending out to people, so you can have some ideas on what you can send or what you can share with people. And again, just remember, this is pre-launch. Our intention for tonight was just to get something in your hands to play with. Whether you send it out or whether you just start opting in, understanding how it works if you're new to sales funnels, that's up to you. But our intention for tonight was just, hey, let's get something in their hands. We have this great video. People have been asking nonstop, how do we get access to that video? We want to share it with people. Now you can, and you can capture their information as well. So start with that, one step at a time, and know that you're going to be guided through all of this.
Great. All right, so let me see if there's other questions. There was a question by Fury. Fury, you said, can you show us a sample of training content? Not sure I understand this. Guys, I'm gonna unmute you, Fury, but just what I want to tell you is we're just gonna go on for maybe another 2-3 minutes on this, and then we'll go straight into the next piece of the content, because tomorrow we have a big webinar with Tim, which you don't want to miss. All right, so let's get that going. Fury, I just unmuted. I think you're on the phone. Can you speak, Fury? I can't hear you. So I'm just not sure, Fury, about your question. Maybe if you could retype. Okay, I choose Believe as a business name, and I try to use Believe. Limitless system. Michael, I think that's good. Just check with like Jenny answered that. I think yeah. John, I had a few people like my Limitless banner on Facebook. Should I do what Jenny is doing? What do you suggest, Jenny? Okay, so Jenny, you're either muted or, and I don't see your your camera, so
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
mean, it's spinning around stuff, and I'm not sure what's going on. But John, what I would do is, if someone liked the Facebook banner, I would write them, send them a message, right? So I would say, I wouldn't post it on Facebook, right, guys? That doesn't work. You have to have some kind of connection with them. Don't just put it all over your wall. So I would send them a personal message and say, hey, I saw you like the picture of my new Facebook cover. I'm super excited about Limitless. Check out what it's all about. Go here, or if you're interested in finding what it's all about, go here, right? And then they'll be able to go to that and get a feel for what's coming, right? Or you can say different things to different people and see what you get the best response with, right? Hey, I saw you liked my Facebook banner. It's a pretty cool image, huh? I'm really excited about this new business that we're launching. I would love to share more with you. Check out this and put your link. So just reach out to them whatever way feels the most authentic to you, honestly, John, right? Because these people, if you know them, right? I'm assuming if they're on your Facebook page and they're liking your banner, they're probably people you personally know. So speak to them the way you would speak to them, right? But definitely entice them to go check out that link and tell them that you can't wait to share more. And James, yes, this is 100% mobile responsive.
Okay, so my webcam has been frozen. I don't know if it's the same.
Oh, and mine's fine. Really, I can't see mine or yours, Stefan. So I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay. Hey, let's. What do you think if we move on to the next piece? Are we?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. So just to close this out, guys, you'll get an email with the link if you missed it. If you came on late, you'll get an email with a link on how to get your systems set up. Right, so we'll send you a link with how to get signed up, some instructions on how to get set up, and then you'll be good to go, right? And we'll also include some tips on how to use it. So let's close that out, Stefan, and then go on to the next exciting topic.
Perfect. Okay, so tomorrow Tim has a webinar for 3X. Okay, so I think I just switched my webcam camera on. So I'm restarting my my webcam right now. Okay, so Tim has this webinar. It's at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be for two markets. Tim is going to do one webinar that's going to start with potential customers. So he's going to talk about the weight loss program, how it's unique, how it's been helping people. If you have seen his video of last year, we call that the video sales letter, where the text show up on the screen and people read and they hear Tim talk. So basically, that was done last year. It's a little bit outdated. So he's going to redo a webinar that will basically help or basically replace that one until we have 3X launched. So that's the purpose. One of the purpose of that webinar is to have that so we can record it and make it available for you guys, so you can use it in getting people on the program. So that's one thing. The second part is going to be for potential reps in who want to do the business. So that second part is not going to be used as a recording unless Tim advised to. So for now, it's just going to be no recording. If they want, if Tim agrees to use it, then we'll get that recording for you guys. And anyway, so that second webinar, first of all, he's going to go through the first one and kind of close the call. Just so people know that we're finishing that because it's going to be just for customers, and we're going to use that portion as future use for promoting weight loss. Then we're going to wait a few seconds, transition into the business one. And the business one is going to be interview style. So Tim is going to be interviewed by Steve Wilson, who is going to talk about um, what's going on in the industry, how the industry has been basically doing MLM, how people have been marketing. And from there, we're going to move into what Tim doesn't like about the industry right now, what he also, on the other side, what he likes about the industry, and all the problems people are facing, and how what he's putting together is going to fix this. So I think it's going to be a pretty good webinar. You want to be on it, definitely. And so it's going to be posted anyway, again, in our group. So let me just read my notes to make sure that covered. Yeah, so if you haven't promoted that webinar, I encourage you to do that. And the way you do this is you can use my email that I sent you, and the subject line said copy and paste. I sent that, I think, on January 23rd. I think it was last week. On Thursday or Friday. Anyway, so I sent that, and it's an email template that you can use and copy paste send to your list. Okay, and yeah, John Batista says burn the phone up tomorrow. So you want to just be calling people, booking for that, so that you have as many people as you can on the program, listening to that, because this is going to be really helping kickstart your business, especially in this pre-launch. We want to do this. These are some of the steps that we're building towards the big launch. And so as we start to do these things happens, you want to participate in that. You want to promote, even if you have one person, so what? Like sometimes I go in a massive promotion and I want to, my goal is, okay, I'm going to go in and sign up 15 people. So I go massive promotion, I promote, and guess what? I sign up three in 1 week. Is that good? Well, for some, yeah, it is good. For me, I had higher expectations, but you know what? I learned something. I participated in the momentum. I did something. Okay, so you always learn by that. You learn, you improve, you get some results or not, but you've done something that moved you forward. That's the key. That's why you want to participate in those things. So do that, participate, get the word out, get people on the program, on that webinar. So yes, you can hit the phone, call people, you can send text messages, you can message people on Facebook. This is major promotion right now. During the webinar, what do? Text your attendees. You don't want necessarily to distract them and text them the whole time. You can send them just a text message one time, just to say, hey, are you listening to this? Or, hey, did you hear Tim talk about this? This is pretty incredible. All right, something like that. So you want to send a text just to make the connection with the person, so they know that you're there too. They know that you know that they're there, that maybe you'll connect afterwards. Just to keep them involved and know they have a connection. If they have a question, they may just reach back to you. That's what's going to happen. If they know, oh, you just texted me. Okay, hey, yeah, about this, tell me more. Or, hey, let's connect after the call. Right? So you want to do something like that. Just create that connection. And, following up. What do? You want to follow up as quickly as you can. Of course, if it's the East Coast, it's going to be 10:30, or let's say 10 o'clock when it ends. If it's a customer, that's a little bit different. You can call right when they're done with the customer part. But basically, you want to follow up as quickly as you can with your people. And what do you do in the follow-up? Very simple. You ask a question. It cannot be a question that's hard for them to reply. Okay, it needs to be easy. So a question could go like, what did you think of Tim's story of the slippery slope? All right, and so you ask that, like, hey, yeah. So were you on the webinar? Did you like it? Did you like the part when Tim talked about the slippery slope? And they say, oh yeah, that's amazing. I just saw myself in there, or something like that. Or if he's talking about the business part, then and you're talking to that prospect about the business, Glenn says lost audio. Or are we done? No, we're not done. I hope you guys didn't lose me. Okay, so So if it's on the business side, you could say, did you like how Tim explained how the industry needs to change? All right, so the others say we can hear me. All right, so did you like the how he explained how the industry changed? And so that's when they may say, oh, totally, and I see how it needs a change, or oh yeah, you see that, like in which way, right? And so you're basically engaging with them, and then at the end, once they talk about what they like, whatever, then you move into do you want to be part of this team with Tim that we're putting together? That's it. So that's what you want to do is just number one, promote the webinar. Number two, text message people during the webinar or even before it launches so you make sure that they're on it. Okay. And then three, follow up with them as quickly as you can. Okay. This is just a go. That's what you do. All right. With this, keep in mind, we are January 27th tomorrow. So what we'll do is that we have 3 more days. Yeah, 4 more days to qualify for gold. Gold is 3 reps in the business who activate their business. It's 150 points minimum. If they get the clinical pack that Tim is going to talk about and promote, it's 250 points. So it's more than they need. That's perfect. And they need the boss, and then subscribe to an auto-ship, 75 points minimum. So get your 3, you're going to be gold. You can do that in one evening. What a great story. And by the way, Lynette, she texted, actually, Normani texted me earlier. Lynette is on the call on the webinar right now. Congratulations to you, Lynette. You just made gold, I heard. I know you have to wait until auto ships go through, but you did the work, so congratulations for that. Just want to, congratulate you. That's a great job. So guys, you can do it. And by the way, Lynette did it with live events. Like she booked a live event. She's in Puerto Rico, and so she brought people over. They talked about weight loss. They got people excited on what the program was about. They shared their own testimonial, and so that's what happened. So what's important is that you guys get your own story. Get your story and build up with that story. What Lynette did is exactly that. She teamed up with her upline, that's Leo and Normari. They created a small event, invited people over. They came, and what they did is they told their story. Well, Normari and Lynette didn't have lots of stories. They had their own story, but they brought a couple people on Skype that shared their story. Who were those people? People cross line. Right? And so they just call their upline and say, hey, can you book something for us? Yeah, sure. Let's bring, 3 guests. And so they brought 3 guests and shared their story. And guess what happens? You create momentum like this. This is what happens. So tomorrow, that's going to be a great webinar for you. It's going to be a great webinar for your customers. Get stories and let's promote. And then let's get to use those stories to promote to other people. And as you start to do that, you'll see your group starts to expand. And that's exactly what Lynette, Normani, and Leo are doing in Puerto Rico. They started with a small group. They did a second live event, and then they're moving on to their 3rd live event, and it's going to grow from there. And so that's how you build. All right. So use that. Use the tools. Use the momentum. Use the events. Let's build one event to the next. Right now, we have this new funnel with Limitless. You can create a teaser with that. Tomorrow we have Tim's webinar. Then we're going to come back with the teaser and how do we build from there. Okay, so we're just going to be incrementally building the business together and creating this, wave. This is what we need to do right now. So, is there anything else, Jenny? I don't hear Jenny. I think I lost her. Yeah, I don't see her on the organizer list. May have dropped connection there. So, guys, is there any question? If not, tomorrow, that's game on. Let's get going. We're going to promote Limitless. We're going to promote 3X. If you are one who's been promoting 3X, what I would suggest, stay on 3X tomorrow. Okay, just don't promote too much. Like, don't go into Limitless and 3X. You can pick the email I'm going to send, the Facebook post. I mean, save those for a day or two after 3x. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You don't need to go too far, too fast, and promoting so many different things. Just focus on 3x. That's the big thing tomorrow. But maybe the day after or 2 days, let's go on the other one, on the Limitless, and do that. So for those who haven't responded to 3x, that's the people that you could promote to. So you could do that Limitless. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Lena just commented. Yeah, right. John Batista, 3x, boom. Brian, there is a funnel that will work for 3x. Great. Where is it? And so I know Brian. Oh, if it's a question, okay. Definitely are going to create something for you guys so that you can use that. Game on. Thank you, Stefan. It's Terrence. Thanks, Terrence. Steve, you say, Stefan, how do I get on the webinar tomorrow? I'm going to send you the link, Steve. Brian, okay. Kevin, thank you, Jenny. And Merry Christmas to Stefan. You know what? It's not because I'm lazy, because my wife wanted to take it down, and I just don't want. I love the holidays, and so I would keep that until April. All right. So, but I know my wife will not get it. Keep it there until April. So there you go. Brian, Stefan, for the webinar tomorrow, do we need to be on Google Hangouts? No, you don't. You'll just need the link. It's going to take you to a YouTube video. Or actually, no, we have a page. We have a page where you're going to go. I'll send you the link. Okay, so Kevin, mine too. All right. Christine, I have my tree up still too. We like to keep it up for a long time. Yeah, absolutely. And the lights are not even on. I'm saying it's kind of backwards here. I should just turn around, but I'm sitting in this chair here, so comfortable. Michael, got it off for the past 3 minutes. Can you repeat everything? Okay, Terrence, April, LOL, Kang, this still have a Christmas tree. What? You still have a Christmas tree? Yeah, probably. Mustafa, is this the link for the webinar? Preview access to themselves. Yeah, exactly, Mustafa. You got it. That's the link for the webinar. Brian, okay, thank you. Jerry, how do we get on Facebook Limitless? Jerry, send me a message on Facebook. I'll add you. Steve, can you hang hats on it off season? Can you hang hats on it off season? Gosh, Steve, I never heard that expression. It must be something. I have no clue what you're talking about. So don't forget, I'm a French guy. Leslie, that's just how I feel. 1 year, we keep it up all year. Yeah. Anyway, I get it. James, thanks, Jenny and Stefan, for all of your efforts. I know Jenny was trying to come back, but she got booted out. Thanks, James. Hats on your tree. Hats on your tree. Oh, is there hats on my tree? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Steve, you can. My gosh, guys. All right. Just joking here. So I think we're done. All right, go. So you have a great evening. Hope you have a great tomorrow. Make it happen. Let's have fun. Let's build this team. We're 2015. We've already got a month out. So let's go. Let's build this team. We've got so much great stuff happening in 2015. And check out for everything that we're launching with this Limitless. You're going to love the sales funnel. You're going to love this stuff. We're putting this together and for you guys. So let's build. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure working with you tonight and all your comments. And we're looking forward for your post in the Facebook group. See you guys.